Well, today we are bringing someone new to this channel, along with a name that might be familiar to quite a few people on this episode of
Veil or Fire.
I am your host, Thundy, and I am joined by my most excellent co-host today.
What's up? I'm Shades.
And I'm Dillon.
And we are Cyber Skull Media. Now, today we've got who we covering today, Shades?
Zahna, featuring Brian Head Welch.
And Dillon may have a little bit of info for us for Zahna, because y'all should be familiar with Brian Head Welch, former member of Korn. If not, then you can look him up because he's quite well known.
I think he's the cousin of Kevin Welch, local legend.
Is he known
Nice.
as Kevin Foot Head
Yes.
Welch?
That's the guy. They're distant cousins.
Anyways, Dillon, tell us about this female artist we're about to cover.
Yeah, I was assigned mistakenly some research. So Zahna is she's a Christian hard rock artist, which explains the collab with Head. You know, his temporary departure from Korn to kind of delve into his Christianity and get where he needed to be on a personal level. You know, still in that Christian community. I did see that she was the former vocalist of a different band called, like, pronounced Ilia, maybe Ilia, another Christian project. But this is her as a kind of a rebranded solo artist. I'm kind of intrigued because it says she's a industrial, which, you know, I love programming and whatnot. So we'll see what we're getting here. But I think it might be right up my alley.
I remember because I have it somewhere. Head's very first album that he came out with post Korn. That was a long time ago. It feels like.
No kidding.
But I have it somewhere, and I used to listen to that thing constantly. I'm interested to hear what he's got going today with this chick. So I'm excited.
It's interesting. He found God and eyeliner at the same time.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Well, with that being said, Dillon, what do we got here today?
We got Zahna featuring Head from Korn, Defiler.
What do you see? What do you see? All the kingdoms of the world could be within your reach. All you could want, all you could need. I'm only asking for your everything, your loyalty. Defiler, you're seated at your altar, and translate all you author, controlled into your hellfire. Could it be? I am right there with the masses that bow at your feet. But my soul is the pricing. Have I fallen to bending the knee to the Defiler?
Okay, so you can see on my face when she started singing, I was not sure what to think about this. And
No,
then when we got to the chorus, I was like, okay, I'm feeling this a little bit.
I can relate 100% because you know how I feel about overly processed and edited vocal.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yes.
It started off really heavily altered, and I was like, man, like the instrumentals are fire. Like
Yeah.
that programming, that kind of dirty synth, that very familiar industrial type of vibe. The drums were banging. That vocal, I was like, man, she better sing. I had a whole like speech prepared. Then she got to the chorus. I was like, I'm gonna leave it alone, but she can sing, man. I'm glad we got to hear that.
I'm like, I gotta let this ride because I can't be like, that can't just be it. I gotta hear what else is coming.
No, because if you would have paused before the chorus, I was like, man, let's get to the mid. Let's get to
I'd be
that
like,
part.
listen, Shades brought us this today, okay?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But I think it's a blind pick from him. It's not like he's a massive Zahna fan. He just saw Head and he's like, man, this could be good.
You know, Shades does love Head.
I mean, a little bit.
Anyway, Shades, give us some thoughts.
So I'm getting a theme for the week with this one. This one feels like the industry too. Like it seems crazy. Maybe that's why the vocals at the beginning were kind of altered like they were, and then it comes through clear. Like it sounds crazy.
You know what's crazy?
What?
is the thing that she's wearing on her face. I got an Instagram ad for earlier this week or last week.
Did you really?
I did actually, and watched the chick put it on her face and everything. That's crazy, Shay. See, more proof, Shay. We live in a simulation. There has been too much of this lately. Way too much of this. What do you see? What do you see? All the kingdoms of the world could be within your reach. All you could want, all you can need. I'm only asking for your everything, your loyalty, Shades.
Sign on the dotted line right there.
Defiler, those sitting at your altar, entranced by your all you offer, consumed into your hellfire. Could it be I am right there with the masses that bow at your feet, but my soul is the pricing? Have I fallen to bending the knee to the Defiler?
You know, without just being super on the nose, definitely some consistent themes with like the Christian hard rock community. And I like, you know, despite people's beliefs or non-beliefs or whatever, I like a lot of Christian rock bands, a lot of Christian hard rock, because they're not just hammering you on the head with like Jesus is king. You know, they're getting intelligent and kind of a little bit deeper with the lyrics than just making it super obvious and on the nose. You know, I like what she's doing here, but I think probably without seeing that beforehand, like I would have put together that she's a Christian hard rock artist.
I want to say Zahna doesn't think that there can be some Christian rock or metal that goes hard. I raise you Impending Doom.
I bring you Demon Hunter, Project 86, Living Sacrifice.
Impending Doom is like one of the heaviest. That's why I went that route. But yeah. There's a lot of great stuff out there, and they're not all like identify as Christian bands, but Christians in bands. I grew up with a lot of this stuff. I have a vast wealth of knowledge of this realm, and there is a ton of great music, and most of them don't beat you over the head with it. They are very smart with their lyrics, very metaphorical. They're writing just like a regular metal artist would write things and cover some of the same things.
One of the heaviest Convictions, I really dig them. They're coming to the waiting room in the fall, so
ooh,
yeah,
okay.
I kind of feel like we might go check those guys out.
Maybe we just might. But all right, well, we checked her out. I'm ready for some head, Shades, but not from you.
Whoa.
Not from you.
Why are you the way that you are? I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
We should be talking about this in this song, Shades, with these artists.
I feel like, I mean, this.
They can laugh. That
joke kind of writes itself. We got to be honest.
Right.
I mean,
it does. I'm ready for a little head today. Let's go. Was that?
I did not think we were getting vocals. I thought, he would just shred, right? Like that's what he's known for, the 7-string king himself. But like, dude, he's singing in a Zack Skinner costume.
Dude, so after knowing some of his original works, it was just hit. Like he sang, he did all the vocals. So there was a lot of what I was gonna be like, oh well, this sounds real reminiscent of some of his early stuff that he did. And then all of a sudden he does that, drops it heavier than I knew we were. I did not expect that today. And it made me so damn happy.
I think it kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I did not see that coming.
Nothing's better than head that comes out of nowhere, Shades.
Touche.
I'm sorry. Okay. It's just too easy.
7 Hail Marys for you.
See, I think Head would laugh at that shit. So I don't think he would take it that seriously. And especially the fact that we're just absolutely gobsmacked by what just happened right here. Like, holy shit.
That was wild. And I fully just expected him on guitars. Like,
Yeah, I kind of expected more guitar too. Like,
See, I on the other hand expected when it was like Zahna, comma Brian Welch, like I figured it was something that they did together and that they were going to split vocal duties and everything. That's what I expected going in because of my past knowing. Like, I don't know about any more recent stuff that he's done, but I know some of his older stuff, and I was a big fan of it. So
I said, just kind of the lead up. You know, we got her and the drummer, and so I was like, man, they're saving the guitar, you know, for him to come in and just shred. So that's why I was kind of like completely caught off guard.
tonight's not done. He might still shred.
He does know how to play.
yeah, his first album, Save Me From Myself, released on September 9th, 2008. Crazy album, dude.
Okay.
I'm going to go listen
That
to
album's
it.
legally an adult now.
Dude, I'm reading through the track list. Like, I remember how that one sounds and how that one sounds and how that one sounds and how that one sounds. And I forgot all about it, dude. Like, I'm excited to dive back down through this. Thank you for this, Shades.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You bore a hole into my soul. I left it gaping for you to control. Oh, the countless you've taken, like those that were cast from the skies to a different heaven below. Tens of thousands drop like flies as they flock to your wine. Drunk on pride, they swarm like flies on wine, like flies on wine. Holy shit, boys. This is fantastic now, man. This just took it over the top. All right, let's skip to the end. I want to hear that all over again before we move forward, and we're going to let it roll. How about that?
Do it.
Okay.
I'm glad that we didn't just throw this thing out after the first verse, man. Holy shit.
So we went back to those heavy filtered vocals, but again, with really good industrial type stuff, like there's certain vocal styles just fit. I love her cleans though, man. You can tell there's a little bit of polish on that stuff as well. Maybe some like pitch correction or standard industry fare. But again, the whole thing with industrial music is like that, like dark cyberpunk electronic, like it's supposed to sound really digitized, you know, that it fits. But I like a more traditional, you know, like Jay Gordon from Orgy or Elijah Blue from Dead Z or something that, like, you know, they use. And Chris Motionless does that vocal as well, where they kind of have like, it's their tone, but they like, I don't know how to really do the voice, but goes back to like old Joy Division and stuff like that, New Order. Yeah, man, when she kicked in screaming, I was like, all right, she's got it. Yeah. She pulled it back out.
Yeah, like I thought the song was over, and then she comes back, and I was like, whoa, okay.
And this drummer dude's killing it, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
that fill, you saw me light the fuck up. That fill, I popped, man. That fill was crazy, and I was super stoked. I was hoping when she teased it there that we were going to get some scream from her, and did we get it? This is, I think, someone I'd like to see like lyric collaborate with on some stuff.
See, and that's where
And just let him
totally.
loose.
Yeah, that's kind of where, I think their true artistry, like that's the kind of vibe that they can go to.
And let Russell produce it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because like I said, the production on this is good, man. Give this drummer his flowers, man. This dude's killing it, man. He's really driving this thing.
Yeah, he is, man. The Defiler desensitizes me, offers me the world and what I want to be. Have I really come to the end of me? The illusion of truth is deceit. Defiler, those sitting at your altar, entranced by all you offer, consumed into your hellfire. Defiler, corrupter of desire, you hide in every quarter. The deal you make is torture. They are upset with some things and breaking free for some things and making it known.
Very much so.
All right, well, should we finish this one out today here?
Yeah.
Dude, okay, first off, I got to figure out who this drummer is because he crushed those fills again at the end. He crushed another crazy fill. And then she ends it with just like, oh, like, come the fuck on, bro.
Like I said, you can hear the programming, you can hear the guitars, but like there's a reason that they're focusing on her and this drummer because this dude is literally, I would listen to this without vocals. Like this thing is so good.
I need to know. There's nothing in here. And this is XOVR record, so I'm not sure how we're going to have to play. I have no idea who this drummer is, and I need to know.
I came here for head.
Me too. I need to know who this motherfucker is. Somebody give me the lore. I'm going to have to start doing some Googling and figure out who this guy is. And as a drummer, like, I'm very excited, and these guys liked him too. So that was not what I was expecting today. Well,
if you're referring to Christian rock and metal artist Zahna, her drummer is Patrick Madsen, who is her husband and primary creative collaborator.
Of course it is.
Let's go.
Husband and wife team.
Nice.
Let's go. I love that, man. It makes a lot more sense now. I love that, man. All right. Okay. All right. Hey, you guys see this? If we'd love to talk to you guys sometime. Hell yeah.
Guess what else I found out?
What?
XOVR Records was founded by Brian Head Welch.
Oh, we should have known this, Dillon.
See, I feel like I remember reading something about that.
So it says she dropped the explosive track Defiler and followed up. There's another single called The Archer we're going to have to look into.
Okay.
All right.
I got to hear more, man. This is in my wheelhouse for sure. So
we got to see what's going down with this.
We're friends with another husband and wife team.
Yeah. Let's well, okay, so we'll see how this plays with copyright, and if we got to do a dispute or something like that. Regardless, I think we should maybe reach out. Definitely would like to cover some more of their artists. Now we got to tell y'all what we think. So if you are watching this, anybody who's in this video, we give our reaction, and then we give you our failure fire review and let you know whether we thought it was a fail, fire, or just plain mid. And Shades is going to start us out today because he brought us this.
Fair. I absolutely thought that was fire. Just the right amount of programming and crazy screaming at me. I can dig all of it. Like I enjoyed every bit of that. That was pretty impressive and amazing. We were definitely wrong about the head solo, but yeah, what do you do? It was still pretty fucking fire even without that. Like, would that have made it go over the top? I mean, it was already at the top, so like, leave it alone. We'll let it be. It's dope. It's fire. Definitely interested to hear more of what's going on. Like that was a good one. That was dope.
All right, Dillon, I think I need some things from you now.
Oh, this was fire, and I think he's kind of our dark horse, man, because he can be quiet at times. But Shades brought us Lyric Noel. Shades brought us this. I don't know if he just like stumbles into these scenarios, but
he does. He just falls over into them.
Dude, I want you to pick my racehorses, man. This dude's a fucking winner. So no, this song was fire, man. Like I said, took me a little bit. Once I heard her actual vocal abilities, I was sold. And again, man, the husband and wife, the creative collaboration there, that dude is phenomenal. And I'm not as knowledgeable, you know, I know how drums sound to me. You know, Thundy's the resident drummer here, but dude, that dude had me like captivated. I was just like, this fucking killing it, man. He's driving this ship. She was doing her thing. Getting some head vocals was a cool surprise, man. Not as familiar, but I do remember him kind of being the front man of his own project. Knew what he could do, but you haven't heard it for a long time, really. So him coming on with the guest vocals, and then her kind of kicking it up a notch and bringing some heavy screams and then closing it out again, man. It was lyrically, it's good songwriting. It's great production. It's super clean, has polish where it needs to. I definitely, knowing that they have another single, I'm super excited to check that out. We'll probably have to be patient. We might want to cover it if there's a video, but I'm curious, man. I'd like to hear more of what they got going on. So Easy Fire, Shades brings us another winner. And who knows, these guys might be our next best friends.
Wake up, bitch, you're my new best friend.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Well, Dillon, it was fire. All right, we're quick on the trigger twice in a row this week because this was fire. Lyric Noel and Russell, and like these guys could do such a crazy collaboration, it would be insane. This was crazy. Like I had no idea what to expect. It's been a while since I've seen anything from Head. And I know he's done some things over the last few years, and it's just never been really on my radar for whatever reason. And the Shades bringing us this today, I was like, well, that's very interesting. I'll give that a look. And we're always down to check out new female vocalists that look like they might do something a little heavy. Well, didn't disappoint. I know it started out in a way that all of us were a little unsure what was going on, but then it just like slapped us upside the head and it goes, now, are you paying attention? And we were paying the fuck attention after Head drew our attention, because nothing gets your attention better than some Head Shades.
So the record label, it's pronounced Crossover. So Crossover.
So that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Crossover Records.
And there's somebody in the comments who's been screaming at us.
Yeah,
Probably.
no, like I said, I got the rabbit hole going, and it's checking some things here. Not a huge roster at Crossover. Yeah, this Zahna been signed since 2024. Yeah, I'm curious to see what else is on the label.
For sure. Well, I thought it was incredible. Musically, it definitely was a little more industrial than I typically listen to, but dude, him crushing on those drums has got me like itching to take a look at everything else that they've got, man. It really stopped me. Like it's not often that I just like stop and I need to know everything about the drummer. Like that doesn't happen that often. And I would have headbanged to this because this is absolutely something that needs a headbanging. I'm not medically cleared for that, especially lately. I just went to the chiropractor today because I'm having some neck issues. Otherwise, this would have been headbanger certified, okay? Because this was fantastic. I loved it. Let us know in the comments whether you thought this was a fail, fire, or just plain mid. Like and subscribe if you had a good time today. We dropped our fish and chips and mushy peas from Brighton video on Cyber School Eats this week. For everything else we covered, the schedule is on the screen right now. You can go check anything out this week that catches your interest. And who are we, Dillon?
We are Cyber School Media.
And this was what, Shades?
Fail or fire.
And we'll absolutely keep bringing you the heat all week long. We'd love to talk to you guys. If anybody in connection to these guys sees this, and we'll catch y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Later.